Me? You want to hear what I think? Every day you wake up and you choose whether you want to be happy or not. Nobody in this earth can make you sad. So happiness is a choice. So do you choose to be happy today? I am Kaleah Rodgers, and I am the Director of Administration and Events at the Charlotte Sports Foundation. Football was always on. I'm from Alabama, so we have no professional sports teams. So we're really, really big in college sports. So in Alabama, you either cheer for the Tide or you cheer for Auburn. As NFL, we were Saints fans because we were right there next to New Orleans. That was only an hour and a half drive. So actually, that was my first NFL game, Saints and 49ers. So I remember it was 1997. But just being there, it kind of, as a 7-year-old, I still remember that day. I still remember because we were in the nosebleeds. I still remember looking in my dad's binoculars to see my favorite player was Ricky Williams. So I was just so excited, and I stayed up the whole game. My little brother went to sleep, but it was like, that was just a memorable moment for me. And my cousins played sports. I just was always like really into it, even though I never really played. So then I go to Alabama, and then one of my friends from my hometown was just like, oh yeah, I do this student recruitment for the football team. So on game days, we kind of show the prospects around, try to get them to come to Alabama. So I was like, she was like, yeah, you get tickets, you get to go to all the home games and you kind of get to see the behind the scenes. I was like, that sounds cool. So I did it. I was like, oh, I love it. So then I started seeing the behind the scenes operations on how to put these games together. It was a lot of women too, which nobody knew, that it was a team full of women that kind of put the recruiting efforts, the business side to the Alabama football team. I thought that was really neat. When I was in college, my major was sports broadcasting. So I kind of wanted to be in front of the camera because I like to talk about sports. Like, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I really like the business side, so I'm going to go back to the business side. And then once I went to some of the games, all the student workers went to the bowl games. So that's what I learned about bowls. I saw the operations about bowls. So I like Charlotte. I said, they got a bowl game. So I looked up, okay, Bill Bowl at the time. And, oh, they got an internship. Let me apply. So that's kind of how I ended up here. Seeing people that I played with that I cared about and how they didn't necessarily have the means that I did, or some of my friends in my neighborhood or friends I went to school with, and just knowing that, it's not their fault. Like, they're just not exposed to it. Like, they don't have the means for it. Like, their parents are working day in, day out. Like, their parents aren't there to take them here. And just knowing how of a privilege it was for me to have parents who could be able to do that, financially able to do that. If it's something as far as giving back just to show somebody exposure, I feel like you don't have to give them a dime, but you can expose them to something that can be priceless. So basically what we do is we host the players for the week that they're here. So we want to showcase Charlotte, of course. We want our bowl game to be distinctive and different as well. So we want to put on what our city has. So, we give them that NASCAR experience when they do the ride-alongs. They're like, oh, I drive fast in my car. Like, this ain't going to be nothing. Our title sponsor is mayonnaise. It's like, how do you make mayonnaise cool? It's like, you can do all these quirky things. So let's just expand on quirky. Let's just expand on mayonnaise. Like, who wants to be dumped in mayonnaise? Nobody. But you're gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? You really gonna sit there and do that? But even like on college game day, we had a guy, like, I don't know where he got all that mayonnaise from. Just a random fan, just like mayo bath, and he like went viral for that. Like, it's pretty disgusting, and the smell was awful, so awful. But shout out to Coach Beamer for doing that, and then he got to pick his charity because he was the winning coach to where that $10,000 went. One thing that I really enjoy and like about the Charlotte Sports Foundation is that the opportunities that we keep getting, the different events that keep coming, the different things that we keep, putting on in the city, being able to collaborate with all these creative minds, and being able to bring that to Charlotte and do that, to me, that's just crazy. I'm still trying to like pinch myself, like, am I really doing this? Like,